Ever heard of Emperor Pertinax? No? Don't worry, you're not alone. His name is a mere footnote in most history books, overshadowed by giants like Augustus and Caesar. But his story is one of the most dramatic and telling in all of Roman history. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this forgotten emperor and the chaotic world he inherited. Our journey begins in the year 193 AD, a year so tumultuous it's known as the Year of the Five Emperors. Imagine this: the powerful and tyrannical Emperor Commodus, you might remember him from the movie Gladiator, has just been assassinated. The city of Rome is in a state of shock and panic. The Praetorian Guard, the emperor's elite bodyguards, effectively run the city. They're less interested in stability and more interested in who can pay them the most. It's into this viper's nest that Pertinax is thrust. Who was this man? Publius Helvius Pertinax wasn't born into royalty. He was the son of a freed slave, a man who built his career from the ground up through sheer merit and military skill. He climbed the ladder, serving as a governor and a respected general. He was an old-school Roman, disciplined, frugal, and a believer in traditional values. When Commodus was killed, the conspirators turned to the 66-year-old Pertinax, seeing him as a steady hand to calm the storm. He reluctantly accepted the purple robe, not for power, but out of a sense of duty to Rome. Now, let's picture daily life in Rome at this time. It wasn't all grand temples and philosophical debates. For the average citizen, life was uncertain. The economy was a wreck thanks to Commodus's extravagant spending on gladiator games and personal luxuries. The grain supply, which fed the city's massive population, was often unstable. Political intrigue was everywhere. You couldn't be sure who to trust as allegiances shifted like sand. Yet, amidst this chaos, people still went to the public baths, haggled in the markets of the Forum, and prayed to their gods for better days. They hoped Pertinax would be the one to deliver them. Pertinax immediately got to work. He was a reformer, determined to fix the mess Commodus had left behind. He tried to rein in the Praetorian Guard's power and cut their extravagant pay. He auctioned off Commodus's opulent possessions, his silks, his jeweled weapons, even his collection of concubines to refill the state treasury. He aimed to restore discipline to the military and dignity to the Senate. He was, in essence, trying to turn back the clock to a more virtuous and stable Rome. This sounds great, right? A man of the people, trying to clean up corruption. But here's the tragic twist. His reforms were too much, too fast. The very people he tried to control, the Praetorian Guard, saw him as a threat to their privileged lifestyle. They had grown accustomed to luxury and power under Commodus and weren't about to give it up. They wanted a puppet, not a principled leader. And so, after just 87 days as emperor, a group of disgruntled soldiers stormed the palace. Pertinax, ever the stoic Roman, faced them bravely, attempting to reason with them, but his words were met with swords. He was struck down, his brief and hopeful reign extinguished in a flash of violence. The Guards then did something truly shocking. They put the Roman Empire up for auction, selling it to the highest bidder. This single act showed just how far Rome had fallen. The story of Pertinax is more than just a forgotten chapter. It's a powerful lesson about the clash between reform and entrenched corruption. It reveals the fragility of power and the immense challenges of leadership, even for the most well-intentioned. His short reign was a bright, fleeting light in one of Rome's darkest periods, a glimpse of what could have been. What do you think? Could Pertinax have saved Rome if he'd had more time, or was the system already too broken? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into a lost reign, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden stories from history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.